Let's explore one of the most popular AI writing apps on the market currently, Copy.ai. It is the tool for sales and marketing teams looking to simplify their content creation. It can write short and long-form posts. It can brainstorm ideas. It can conduct research on given topics and summarize it, and it can be configured to match a brand voice. Judging from the 2023 reviews, today's copy interface and features are greatly different from it 1 year ago. Back then, it had the tools section with presets like product descriptions, ads, blog posts, etc. And now it is just a chat prompt for search, writing, generating ideas, all in one place. Here is how it looks today, as of April 2024. A simple page with quick access tabs to all the functions. Chat is the primary tool with Copy.ai. This is where you'll generate content. Brand Voice will analyze your content and extract tone and style to adjust to it. Browse Prompts is where you may find prompt examples when not sure how to use chat. Select a category and it displays a prompt used for that. The next section is Workflows. This is a brand new addition by Copy.ai, as seemingly they intend to appeal more to sales and marketing teams rather than to general content creators by underscoring go-to-market, the first GTM AI platform, etc. Tools and features are also systemized in the left vertical menu in 3 groups: AI tools, automation, and assets. Back to workflows for a second. You can create a template for repetitive content-related tasks and thus make further prompts easier. If you need examples, go to Workflow Library to see how it works. For example, blog posts. Here, users enter a content brief and then can blog posts generated, title ideas suggested, and meta description added. Infobase allows you to reuse information, like a press release or a product name with description in a few sentences, for instance, which you can name and then insert quickly into any content. So the interface is well organized without anything excessive or complicated. Going back to chat, this will be your main place to work. We can see that Copy.ai utilizes ChatGPT 3.5 version for a free plan and version 4 for a pro plan. To the right of chat is an expandable editor where you can get started with any existing text or idea. As of pricing, the app has 2 options, free and pro. Free is limited to 1 user and 2,000 words in chat, while pro gives you an unlimited amount of words and up to 5 users per account. It costs $49 per month. Chat is an AI assistant in research and writing, and it is the main feature of Copy.ai. So let's look at it closer. We know how it works and what it does. There's nothing extra to describe, so we just have to test it. Now, to start off, let's try some research questions. For example, something general like, what is derealization and what are the symptoms? We see a summary of this mental health issue, symptoms listed, and sources given below with links. We can copy that information or open it in the internal editor right here. Now, a more complex request. Give me 5 latest developments in the crypto market. The answer is that this AI model can't access real-time data on the internet and is based on pre-existing knowledge, which is actually appropriate as the crypto market is very volatile. But it suggests trusted sources where to follow the crypto market. That's positive. Let's try it a bit differently. What are the top 5 cryptocurrencies today? It lists 5 currencies, although this is based on market capitalization and not on price as I wanted. So working with Copy.ai, you have to be very specific. Let's modify the request to 5 cryptocurrencies with the highest price. Now we have the list with current market prices: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, Solana, and Cardano. However, the Bitcoin price, $132,000, seems incorrect. Let's check. $66K on CoinDesk, $66K on CoinMarketCap. So yes, this data is wrong. Next, let's try this prompt. Summarize the latest news on Boeing. In 2 paragraphs, it tells about management changes and what Boeing is in general. This also reminds us that prompts have to be detailed, so I'll edit it to latest Boeing incidents. Now we get the actual information. This is based on 3 articles and boiled down to 4 sentences. Not bad. Now, let's move on to content writing generation. Something simple. First, for example, a social media post. Create an Instagram post about a flower shop and 30% discount for weddings. A typical text is generated 4 concise paragraphs with a headline, emojis, and hashtags, and a suggestion to include a photo. I like how it starts in a witty way. Are you ready to say I do, surrounded by a beautiful array of blossoms? Nice job. Now, something different. Write 5 email subject lines for a follow-up for marketing courses. Typical subjects are created without problem, although the context is a bit skewed. If you have trouble composing proper requests, there's the Browse Prompts option in the chat with common templates for content, email marketing, social media, ads, etc. Check the examples, find the one that suits you, and click Use Prompt. Let's try one. A Facebook ad. It generates a template with highlighted parts to be filled by a user. This is an ad copy to promote, let's say, car insurance, to an audience, men over 35 in Canada. Make sure the tone is empathic, for instance, and mention such benefits as, let's say, 1. Collision coverage, 2. Liability coverage, 3. Roadside assistance. Finish with a CTA, let it be Apply Today, and we get 2 ad copy variations with all the elements. Attention men over 35. So Copy.ai takes the audience suggestion literally. You'll have to check and make edits, be careful. Benefits listed, CTA at the end, and emojis throughout the text. Next, let's check long-form content generation. My prompt for this is, write an article about audio streaming services and royalties to artists. Here, by the way, I'd like to highlight this improve option. It expands a prompt with the outline of an article, dividing it into sections, paragraphs each with several points to be made. You can modify any of it, of course. Let's generate the article. What we see is a structured text with a sort of talking point in each section instead of an actually written article. Like here in the first section, point 1, audio streaming has become the preferred method of music consumption. Point 2, discuss the major players, Spotify, Apple Music. Point 3, provide statistics of platforms and their market share, and so on. What if I make it more general? Write an article about music streaming services without the improve option. Now we have a realistic introduction and conclusion, yet the main body is also an outline with suggestions. Points are valid to the topic, the rise of streaming services, music industry transformation, challenges. However, such a result is underwhelming. Let's try something else. Write a 500-word blog post about YouTube monetization for podcasts in an optimistic tone. Now we get the proper result. A typical generic text in 6 paragraphs. Let's check if it's on topic. Podcasts have a significant niche, YouTube, an array of revenue streams, monetization features, ability to sell merchandise. Nothing specific or detailed, but definitely in an optimistic tone. As seen here, long-form content generation in Copy.ai requires some amount of learning to master in order to get proper results. Going through FAQs or documentation will be needed. The app has another feature that allows you to personalize generated content according to your style and tone. It is called Brand Voice and could be found in Assets. Add your content, blog, website copy, social media post, etc. Up to 500 words and Copy.ai will analyze it. For example, I've used a flower shop as an example previously, so let's take another piece of text from it and click Analyze. Wait for a bit, and here's the description of my so-called voice, according to analysis. Reads, casual, energetic, and engaging with a hint of self-deprecating humor. And so on. Pretty accurate, it should be noted. Now we can edit this, redo analysis for another try, save as default, and save as a separate voice. And I'm going to show you how such a brand voice could be applied. I'll give it a short name, FLO, and save it. Then I go back to chat and ask it to write some content, and before I hit enter, click brand voice below, where I see my custom voice, so I'm selecting it. As you can see, instructions from my template are actually implemented. Humorous, informal, light, casual text with emojis, and overall positive attitude. Copy.ai is a decent AI writing tool among today's newly emerging tools and apps for marketers and content creators. Although it isn't that much different from ChatGPT, on which it is also actually based. There are a few more features and assets, except those we've covered, including projects, workflows, Infobase, yet those are rather complementary to the main one, chat. In regards to writing and text generation, based on our experience with Copy.ai, we can outline 2 key takeaways. 1. Prompts have to be specific and detailed, and 2. Content checks are important, as factual errors are possible. Our final point of view? Copy works better as a helping hand in generating or brainstorming ideas, which could be headlines, social media posts, text outline, ad copies, topics for blogs, etc. And what about you? Tell us in the comments which AI writing tools you have used. See you in the next video.